In 4 weeks, Houstonians will go to the polls for the Texas primary elections. One of the key races that has the attention of Houstonians is the race for Harris County District Attorney.
And that race is shaping up to be a battle between current DA Kim Ogg and one of her former top assistants, Sean Teare, as both of them have been making the rounds securing endorsements.
KPRC2 Investigates is examining the legal tightrope that is now being walked because of the endorsement by Harris County Judge Hidalgo. Investigator Mario Diaz joining us now. So Mario, what are the challenges here?
The appearance of quid pro quo. That's really what we're discussing, and it boils down to the potential of quid pro quo. How does a certain endorsement not get interpreted as a prosecutorial favor to come sometime down the road? Let's go back to early in this race. Teare was endorsed by County Judge Hidalgo. Teare was part of Ogg's senior team when a Harris County grand jury indicted 3 of Hidalgo's key advisors. Included in those indictments is the judge's chief of staff, Hidalgo herself. Expected at one point that District Attorney Kim Ogg may indict her, but after the first round of indictments were announced in March of 2022, not much has happened since. But now that Teare has fully embraced Hidalgo's endorsement and is even promoting it in his campaign ads, there are questions by Houstonians about what happens to the cases of Hidalgo's staffers if he wins the primary and becomes the district attorney in November. Because after all, if he does end up becoming the next district attorney, he can then have the discretion of whether or not to further pursue the cases that Ogg was working on. So there are a lot of eyes on this, and as well as this question. KPRC2 Investigates recently posed this specific question and the future of these cases involving Hidalgo's staffers to both of the candidates, the challenger as well as his former boss, the incumbent.
Judge Hidalgo's 3 staff members are indicted. My opponent works for the defense team representing the lead chief of staff defendant. His position is a conflict of interest should he become the nominee for DA and win. It would be incumbent upon him to recuse himself.
So the very first thing that I'm going to do is what my opponent should do today, which is, if that case is still pending 3 years after the indictments, if it's still pending, I'd be shocked if it is, but if it's still pending, we're going to go ask an independent prosecutor in Fort Bend or Montgomery or Galveston to look at it.
So to be very clear here, Sean,
of course,
the moment if you become district attorney, you will immediately kick the cases involving Hidalgo staffers to another county in Texas.
Absolutely.
Teare adds that he does not believe there is a conflict with his firm, but he wants to allow an independent arbitrator to take it over because, as Teare told me, Candace and Lisa, he does not have a dog in this fight. But you have to remember something. There's also been criticism back to Kim Ogg from Sean Teare about this because of the fact there's been a prosecutor that she hired with Republican ties that ended up bringing these cases. But remember, regardless of what happens with those cases, and if they continue to move forward, if Sean Teare ends up winning the district attorney's race, he will have to make a decision over the indictments that Harris County residents, those are the people that make up a grand jury, that they brought in terms of charges. So it's going to be intriguing.
Well, thank you for staying on top of it for us.
I mean, but as you heard, he was making it clear. He wants to kick it around immediately.
And we know you're tracking all this. And
We're going to.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Mario.